Bringing in political reporter Rick Albin. You were on air well into the early hours of this morning.
Yeah, I was wearing your shirt.
Right, I know, right? I'm surprised we didn't cross paths. But, obviously not a great night for Republicans in the state of Michigan. But just looking at everything that happened, what are some of the takeaways from this election?
Well, there are so many, and I think we'll have to analyze this over a long period of time. But I just made a couple of quick notes, and I think the first takeaway is all of the talk of that red wave that Republicans were using before the election just never materialized, not nationally, and that's another discussion to have, but certainly not here in the state of Michigan, and I think there are a number of reasons for that. First of all, the new districts were drawn in such a way that they favored Democrats in a lot of places that used to be represented by Republicans. And we're going to get to that when we talk about the new change in the power dynamics in Lansing. But the new districts were one reason, but there was also the lack of recognizable candidates at the top of the ticket. The names that we have known and seen in leadership in the Republican legislature over the past 8 or 10 years were nowhere to be found. They didn't step up to run, and so it left kind of a vacuum, and so you had a whole lot of candidates running at the top of the ticket who had previously never been in the political arena, and it's hard to develop name ID, particularly when you've got people on the other side that have become well known to folks. And finally, abortion and Prop 3 was a real driver out there for folks, and it really helped energize people to get out to the polls. So I think a combination of all of these things, plus a Republican Party in disarray in very many ways, I think is probably the first and foremost thing. The second thing is all of the props passed. And again, I think those propositions, not just 3, but the others, help to drive voters out. And probably those are voters who are prone to vote Democratic. You can't quantify that totally. But the idea is that there were a good tailwind for Democrats going into this, I think, because of some other factors, not to mention that Democrats had a lot of money and they ran some really buttoned up campaigns out there. They had both their identity, so, talking about who they are, plus they had a lot of people who were supporting them trying to define the other candidates, and that makes for a winning combination. And finally, the big takeaway is in control of the House and the Senate. First time since 1984. And when you look at the Senate, I think some of the numbers right now that most people are dealing with are 1919. I've been on the phone all morning this morning. I think that's going to be 2018 for Democrats to control the Senate. That's important because at 1919, you've got the lieutenant governor who has to break the tie. At 2018, it's a little smoother process for Democrats. Over in the House, it's going to be 56-54. Look, it's narrow, but you just need 56. Yeah. And so now the real challenge for Democrats is how do they govern? It's been a long time since they've controlled all those levers. And it'll take them some time to get their legs under them, if you will, because it's easy to overreach. But what you have to do is be able to keep your caucuses together, develop some type of an agenda that is going to be something that the House and the Senate and the governor can all agree on, and see what they do moving forward. And then the final takeaway would be for me is, what do Republicans do to regroup? This election for them, as was the election 2 years ago, and even back to 2018, has really pointed out that the Republicans' organizational chart, if you will, is out of alignment. And having a bench where you have those candidates who can come in and take a place on a ballot and help to drive voters is something that's lacking. So Republicans are going to have to regroup, like any party does after they take a general loss across the board.
Now, Rick, I know you're in constant communication with these players in Lansing. What do you think the Democrats are going to do with this new power?
Well, I think that with Governor Whitmer as essentially the leader of the Democratic Party, and as you look down through the ranks, I think they'll try to develop an agenda around some of the things that the governor has been talking about. One of the biggest issues in Lansing remains road funding. So even though there is that national agenda where federal money will be coming into the state with the infrastructure plan, there is still no long-term funding plan for infrastructure and the continuing repair of roads in the state of Michigan. We know that was a central theme for the 2018 election. One of the things that the governor wanted to do very early on in her administration was raise gas taxes in order to have a continuing stream. Now, gas taxes may be a diminishing revenue source anyway because of the switch to electric vehicles. But I think that they're going to try to find some way to get long-lasting road funding, but they have to be cautious. You don't, again, want to overreach. So I think they'll start with things like that. I don't know if they get that right out of the gate. But first, they're going to have to get organized and figure out who the leaders are going to be and how they're going to approach this. And it's not just the governor, because whoever the new Senate Majority Leader is, whoever the new Speaker is, will have their agendas too. So they're not subservient to the governor. So they're going to have to work together. But it'll be the first time in a long time, and there'll be some learning curves. Sometimes being in the majority is just as difficult as being in the minority.
All right, well, we could go on and on with all the implications that are going to come out of this, but we know you probably have some more phone calls to make.
Right, a lot.
Thank you very much, Rick.